All right. That's right. That's right. All right. All right. Time to go to the kitchen. Cause this be bitchin'. Oh yeah. Let's do this. Oh, need a rubber band. I'll be right back. Oh yeah.
JP wants to quiet the noise and healthy habits. So in the next stop, you don't reach for ice cream, you reach for something better. Get started.
All right. Let's see what we're doing today, sons. Hello?
If you want the most of your day,
I'm not home.
so
Stupid. All right, got that. And
personalize your comfort and actively cool or warm as you sleep. Experience a whole new world of comfort.
We have a little bit of lettuce left over from the last time, but not quite enough to make a full salad. So, cutting up some more salads, y'all. What do you think? Oh, no thoughts. Okay. We need our bowls. Yep, coming right up. And let's see. Hey, Carrie! What's up? Thanks for stopping by and welcome to the cooking live stream. Oh yeah. I am your host, Magic Mike, and welcome to my channel, Hollywood Toys, the only place where you can live the movies. So, be sure to like, subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss out on any craziness like this. Know what I'm saying? Carrie says, how is it going? It is going great. I'm gonna get into all the details while we make our favorite, typical, what I eat most of the time for dinner, romaine salad with a chicken or cheddar sausages or chicken salads and all that good stuff. Oh yeah. All right, so here I have my salad drainer thingy biggy. So I'm gonna dump the salad that I keep in water into here and drain it all out. Look at that. And that's still perfectly good, right? Let's see. Still nice and crunchy, so we won't let that go to waste. So we take that, put it in there, and then put on the lid. Drain that sucker. Look at it go. Yeah. Bit loose there. All right. clear up the bottom of what we're going to eat in my eating bowl. So I don't, because I can't see how many times where I would drain out the last bit of salad that I would have. Then I would cut up all the other salad, make my salad with the new salad, forgetting that I have the older salad here. So not going to have that happen this time, you know what I mean? All right, so, and then we could dump this on the top. So I use the older stuff first. All right. And so, time to cut away. Use our rubber band, wrap it around. Just like that. Get the knife. Yeah. Peel off whatever little greens I see off the end cap. Okay, there that goes. And we could get started on the cutting. Ooh, yeah, I'm back. Oh, this is gonna be so good, y'all. It's one of my favorite go-to veggie sides to go with any of my dinners, along with a nice, healthy, organic protein, like a lemon pepper chicken or rotisserie. Well, mainly lemon pepper chicken, if not chicken salad, if not cheddar sausages. I will show you my normal, typical menu in just a few minutes. Yeah. All right. Oh. Where'd it go? Okay. I'll also share with y'all my other two favorite veggies. My other two favorite veggie sides. I like my stuff super tiny. All right. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I've been drinking more water too, along with my sweet tea in particular, especially right before eating and right after eating for better digestion and overall health. Oh yeah. I'll even try a day here and there of drinking nothing but water throughout the whole day. I don't know if I can handle it, but we'll see. Because I like my sweet drinks. I like my sweet tea, you know? But at least it's 0 calories, 0 sugar sweet tea. So yeah. So how is everybody doing today? I am doing fantastical. As always. Well, at least 99.8% of the time. I do have my off days, my anxious days, but, you know, that's life. looking good, Mike. I can see that you're doing good. With the salad? Oh, yeah. It's going to be great. Okay, split it apart. Oh, yeah. Wow, we got some good ones today. Okay. No, with your weight and being healthy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess we're getting there. But this is definitely the longest stretch of time in my history of since I started trying to lose the weight of being in the low 130s. When I weighed myself last Saturday, after not having weighed myself for months and eating more junk and giving in more to the Wendy's and the chocolate chip cookies and stuff, I thought for sure I'd probably gain weight back, probably back into the high 130s or high 140s. So I was pleasantly surprised when I saw I was only at 131.4 when I weighed myself this past Saturday. But then I said to myself, you know what? Let that be another, weight loss tip for anybody. Is obviously, the whole point is to be able to check your progress and, see if you're on track, to see if you're losing weight and all that. So obviously a weigh scale helps with that. So but at the same time, it could sometimes be demotivating because after, let's say, days and weeks of work and eating right, and then sometimes you might step on that scale and see you only lost a pound or didn't really lose anything. So sometimes it can be discouraging, but other times it could be the opposite, where I thought I was expecting, higher numbers, but to see that I was still in the low 130s and I wasn't even trying, I was like, you know what? I'm using that as a motivator to get back on track. It's like if I'm in the low 130s without even trying, I can only imagine then I shouldn't be no more than a week or so or a month at most away from going back to exercising and going back to no sugar and eating only 1 or 2 times a day. I should be able to knock off the last of this gut and get, very, very easily. So that's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I'm working towards. So starting yesterday, I started back on eating 2 meals a day with no late night snacking if I can avoid it. And definitely I decided starting yesterday or the day before, or whatever it was, no more sugar for a while, no fast food, no Wendy's, no M&Ms, no chocolate chip cookies, no dark chocolate, just pure fats and proteins and no more sugar for at least the next 2 to 3 months. And drinking more water, walking more, and finally getting this crap done once and for all. So this will be day 2 of eating 2 meals a day. And then once I kind of get back on track and get used to that again, then we'll go back to 1 meal a day. I probably could have done that today, but I didn't want to not jinx myself, but I don't know. But even when I was over the past couple months, I'm very lucky that when I wake up, I don't wake up hungry, so I can easily skip breakfast. Even when I'm eating bad because I've become so fat adapted, I don't even really think about it. So just like yesterday and just like this morning, I didn't wake up hungry at all, but I decided to have my breakfast anyways, so I wouldn't be too hungry later on for my dinner. and then overeat and then whatever. So I would say we're going to try and stick with, or 2 meals a day for, let's say, at least the next week or so, next 7 days. Or, once I see I can do at least 7 days in a row, strictly 2 meals a day, no late night snacking, then I'll graduate back to 1 meal a day, even if it's every other day, but at least every other day, if not every day. I'm proud of you doing good with your diet and everything. Oh, thank you. Always nice to have encouragement from some great friends like yourself. Oh.
That's the reason that he's here. I do believe that he's sorry, and I do believe that he's changing my personal images of what took place, especially because I have a marriage with my 4 children for that very same reason. What are your former girlfriends say? They were so they're not honest. Why are you so different in this? But I want to say something to that, okay? Because it was not my space to share with Tamara. A conversation that you and I had.
But yeah, if someone were to go to my past, if I were to go back in time 10 years and tell myself, one day you're going to be able to eat as little as 1 time a day, like it's nothing, and I wouldn't believe it, because I used to eat 5, 6, 7 times a day before I learned about intermittent fasting and better eating and all that. Oh boy. So it has less to do with willpower. It's all physical. The more you eat things higher in fat and protein, the longer you can go in between meals or in between feeling like you have to eat. But if you eat nothing but carbs and sugary stuff, you're going to be hungry every hour on the hour, every hour and a half, and feel the need to eat multiple times a day. And I used to eat that way, hence why I ate that much. And I'm still learning. Like, I'm no doctor or nutritionist. I just listen to other people that are smarter than me on YouTube, and I've learned quite a bit. And I'm so grateful that I've discovered these people to learn about fasting and intermittent fasting and about insulin resistance and all that good stuff. But like I said, I hope I'm only 2 pounds away, 3 pounds away, 4 pounds away from finally getting completely rid of the gut, all the fat, or at least 95% of it gone. Like, I don't care if there's a little bit left. I just want most of it to be gone, to be back at least close to where I was when I was a young adult before I... So, watched another one of my favorite movies today, Idle Hands, starring Devon Sawa. who also is in the new Chucky series. And he's doing lots of cons. And he was even at a couple that were near me that I didn't get a chance to make it to. So one of these days, he's definitely on my bucket list of actors that I'd like to meet. And I've actually counted how many actors have I met so far since I started doing conventions. So far, I'm up to 21 actors that I've met and got selfies with so far. And we're only just getting started.
The thing about hair is, even if it starts here, it'll end up there. Hair magnet. So hair, go. Get the curly hairs in the corner. Get the hair stuff ready and the beard going. Dust and hair, trap so nothing ends up on the side.
But I am grateful that I did start taking massive action starting in 2017 when I was just way out to here, and I was like, you know what, enough is enough. What else do I got to do? How else do I got to eat in order to, get trimmed back down again? Because if not, had I continued eating the way I used to with no change whatsoever, by now I'd probably be close to 200 plus pounds, diabetic, feeling like crap all the time, not the healthiest. So it's not just about losing weight, it's also about a permanent lifestyle change so that I can become and stay healthy, long term for the rest of my life. And, I really believe with the ways that I've changed my eating habits, that I've now added on an extra 10 to 15 years on my lifespan. Versus if I didn't, I would have died definitely at least 5 to 10, 15 years sooner if I didn't make the changes. And I'm far from perfect, but any progress is good progress, folks, is what I always say. And I know these aren't super exhilarating or exciting, but I'm trying here, folks. Oh yeah. And I've come a long way, because like I said, when I first started weighing myself back in 2017, I started at like 154, and then I dropped all the way down to like 133, 134. But that was when I was still drinking soda, and the only thing at that point I was doing was just counting calories. While that is part of, any successful diet, so to speak, that it's not just about counting calories. There's a little more to it than that. Because, guess what? I gained all that weight back, plus some. I blew back up all the way to 158 pounds. But then that, since I've started, has been my highest weight, and I'll never get anywhere near that weight ever again. So to drop from 158 down to 130, 131 is a heck of an accomplishment by itself, even if I don't manage to get rid of the rest of the fat. I'm still happy with where I am for sure, and super grateful with where I am and how I'm eating better and feeling better and looking better. And being not quite as dependent on food either. So it also helps the wallet too, not eating 5, 6, 7 times a day and having a grocery bill that's almost twice as much. Be sure to wash your lettuce good because of the parasite. Absolutely.
Housewives of Orange County. I don't want to get sterilized.
Oh my lord, this takes forever.
Your parents aren't together anymore. Is that something that's still weighing on you? Yeah. Can you lay down, Michelle? You said I was drunk and I'll never get a man and I had a man. She's with Nico, she's become more confident, and it doesn't hurt that her boyfriend was 10 years older than her friend. I've been raising kids for 40 years.
Oh man.
And now this is the last one. I feel like I really need
Getting there, getting there.
I just feel like having like the Woodstock sex, you know what I mean? It's just, orgies at our house, get that on.
And my record for longest fast that I've had is 53 hours with no solid foods. I would like to eventually get to a 3-day fast and then even a 5-day fast. Just a matter of time. As you just can't rush into these things, you gotta do it gradually.
Absolutely spectacular.
I also say probably like 40 pounds over the past 9 months. I mean, I go to the gym every day. I was there this morning. Last year, I was very overwhelmed by loot, and I also gained all the weight back. He possibly also thinks he doesn't think and function like other children do. I feel like the weight of it is on me, and now I feel like I found myself again. And then when you feel good about yourself, you feel good about taking care of your kids and spending time with them, and then that trickles down to everybody else. Oh, hello, Shannon. The doctor at Ann. I have been seeing Dr. Tim for,
Woo.
I think, 11 years.
We're gonna do a stretch.
Alright, there we got that. And aside from the lettuce, my other two go-to veggie sides are either these. Usually I get the Del Monte kind from the Dollar Tree. I mean Family Dollar. Because they're cheaper than Walmart. But they were out. So these are only 85 cents. So I'm going to try this and see if it's just as good. Hence why I only bought one. Otherwise I would have. I like to stock up and get at least 4, if not 6 at a time. And then I like the canned leaf spinach with some nice melted butter and garlic and Parmesan cheese. Oh boy, that, and I eat a whole can. Just dump it in there, put all the ingredients in. Boy, is that a good time. Same with the cut green beans. Packed with healthy protein by itself. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right. And we still have one more. But at least it's the last one.
question. All I want is to figure out a way that we can stay calm and just start being kind. I'm all for moving forward. Be neutral. Oh, it's sticky. What are you doing? Hi, Victoria.
Where'd my
You guys are working out? I'm freezing.
rubber band go?
Oh, it's so nasty. Yeah. Shannon, do you want to do lunch? Just me and you? No, I have camera. We're gonna have a chit chat.
Oh,
Oh, just say yes. Just
right
say
there.
yes. Choice. You better be there or be square. The thing is, I'm not gonna be dumb.
All right.
You don't have to go backwards. You sit across from her.
Last one, so that's a good thing.
You can say, I have to have boundaries, but you know what? We can still do things together.
Okay, I went to Amsterdam and then at the reunion you're such, shut up. You're like, what? I just.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of lettuce out of these today.
Feelings for 2 years. I have tried to move on with Shannon, but I just feel like maybe there's a story. Does Tamara have amnesia? Then a couple weeks ago, she said some very, very horrible and hurtful things about me. I regret that for sure. But I was mad about what she had said to me about me. I hope that moving forward, this nonsense will stop.
Crunchy munchy. Enjoy your food. Thank you, I certainly will, for sure. So my typical breakfasts are the good old brown and serve breakfast sausages. I typically have anywhere from 4 to 5 of these, with again the key components here being no sugar, no carbs, pure protein. 0 carbs, 0 sugars. And let's see. Come on. Serving size. Only 170 calories for 3. So what, around maybe only 200 or 300 for 4 or 5 of these, and that usually more than satisfies me. Just toss them in the microwave for a minute and a half. Bam! Instant, nice, protein-filled, yummy, delicious breakfast. I went to Walmart today, and of course, classic me, I always forget something. I forgot to get more cheddar sticks. Sometimes I'll have those with some of the sausage. Just depends on how I feel. So yeah, I had 5 sausages at around noon today, and I'm still not feeling hungry, but I'm still gonna eat. It's just so weird how the human body works sometimes. Almost there. And in a minute, I'm going to do my extra virgin olive oil cocktail that I have before every dinner that I have, which I believe is another main factor in helping to lose the weight and keep it off more than gaining it back. Super easy, super simple, barely painful. It's just slightly inconvenient. That's a few extra minutes have to be taken out. And making it and drinking it, which it doesn't taste great, but it doesn't taste bad either. It's manageable. So I think we'll take a break from this for a second. So it's not just cut, 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 and make my life-saving, artery cleansing oil cocktail. So pay attention, kids. This could be yet another life-saving video. Okay. So we use one of these mini measuring cups to make things simple. And let's get the magic ingredients. There's that and that and that. Chia seeds. Cayenne pepper. Ground turmeric. But the most important part, extra virgin olive oil. Now, I don't like the taste of the extra virgin olive oil. Some people put this on salads or cook it in however many ways they do. I don't know how any other way of using it, but this is a tip that I picked up from Dr. Mandel. Highly recommend for anyone that wanting to get healthier or lose weight, or all kinds of health tips, how to sleep better at night, things you can eat to help with this, help with digestion, all that stuff. So it's basically 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and it has to be extra virgin olive oil, no other kind. 2 tablespoons of this. So this is something that I've kind of come up with. It's a mixture of, tips and tricks from various other people all put into one. So these are like 3 of the best super health foods you can think of if you were to make a list of top 10 things you can eat. That's not only healthy, but helps, you get healthier, helps you lose weight, helps reduce inflammation, helps clear arteries, everything you could possibly think of. So chia seeds, now depending on the salad, if I'm eating a salad and I put some kind of dressing in it, I'll also mix in some of the chia seeds, and it gives it a bit of a heartier taste and can't even really barely taste it. But I figured, what other better place than to put it in my oil cocktail? So I'll just do a little 1/4 of a teaspoon in there. Just like that. Get that out of the way. And then just the turmeric by itself, that has amazing health benefits. You could read about this. It helps boost metabolism. It helps reduce inflammation. So instead of taking medications and pills to deal with pain, 98% of pain comes from some form of inflammation, back pain, joint pain. So take a regimen of this every day as well. So I do a teaspoon of that. That goes right into our mixture. And then my least favorite part of this, because I don't like spicy anything, but it's for health purposes, cayenne pepper, quite hot. So we only do again, 1/4 of a teaspoon, a few pinches, and put it in there. But that's one of the main active ingredients in helping to open up and clear out arteries. So it's good for cardiovascular health and maintaining cardiovascular health. So then I'll put in some water to help dilute everything. And mix her up. and down it, just a couple gulps. And there, just like that, with a little bit of a that's obvious spicy aftertaste. Oh boy. But again, it doesn't taste like amazing, but it doesn't taste bad. It's kind of like most flavored cough medicines. You know, you don't drink those because you enjoy them. It's like they're just tolerable enough to where you could take it whenever you need to for a cold or whatever. So, yeah. Okay. And then, of course, the other good thing about the extra virgin olive oil is you take that before eating. So it has a chance to coat your digestive tract with the oil, which again is going to help you digest and absorb the food better and all that good stuff. So that's a habit that I've been sticking to for, I don't know, the past 2 or 3 years, I would say. And I think has a lot to do with why I've been able to stay and maintain like the weight that I have been. I think it's a huge factor, or plays a huge factor. Plus, I did my salt cleanse 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago. Hey, Vic. Sup, Mike? Sup, Vic? Thanks for stopping by. Just cutting up some lettuce for another healthy dinner with romaine lettuce. My favorite salad. Oh, yeah. Just got finished drinking my extra virgin olive oil cocktail that I have before every meal and every day for health and weight loss health. Helps reduce sugar cravings as well. I don't know, like, there are videos after thousands of videos out there talking about the amazing health benefits of all those ingredients that I had in one shot. And I also picked up a little extra something that I just need to test out, and hopefully it'll work. And if it does, I'm going to have quite the surprise for the channel. It's going to be good for everybody. I just hope it works. We'll see. And if it works, I just may try it out tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But again, I don't want to get my expectations too high and thinking, oh, well, now that I did the salt cleanse and I'm going back to 2 meals a day, exercising, and as well as and cutting sugar again, no more fast food or chocolate for a while. I won't be surprised if I go to weigh myself Saturday and it'll be the same or more, and it's going to take a couple weeks of going back to the way I should be before I'll start to see results and start to drop down again. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be 128 or something Saturday. And I wish they had ready-made fish especially salmon, one of the most healthiest foods on the planet you can eat. I wish I was into fish because, one of the healthiest proteins you can eat. Something that's just ready-made, like just pre-cooked, take it home, put it in the microwave, and have a nice little extra bonus protein. Man. It's one of my smaller ones. We might need another container. Yeah, all right. Shoot. So, eating right with all my might on this glorious night. Oh, yeah. All right, we are done cutting lettuce. We made it. My least favorite part. Which means my favorite part we save for last. Time for the croutons, y'all. Here's the already opened ones. Here we go. Can't believe how huge these things are. So we just gotta cut them up to my liking, because I'm a weirdo. It's been a heck of a productive day, I must say, as I finally finished all of the physical things on my my catch-up list. So now all I'm left with is the easy. I saved the easiest for last, all the stuff I just need to do on my computer. So after a couple of days of that, I'll finally be able to take some time off and relax for a bit. So close. So we're at the top of the hill, folks. Now it's all downhill from here. Finally, months later. Fucking crazy. You know, it is sometimes frustrating every once in a while getting one of these one of these bags and it not being as garlicky as it usually is. So I'm barely tasting any garlic flavor in these. But you know, it happens. Sometimes you get that one bag out of 10 or 20 and it's just not as good as it usually is. All right. So, it takes a long time to do a salad, doesn't it? Yes, that's why when I get the lettuce heads, I cut them all in one shot, so then I could store all the extra in a container. So I only have to cut lettuce once, but then I get about 3 or 4 salads out of it. So next time I make a salad, it's already all cut up. I just got to drain it and just make up my bowl. So it's not like I have to do this every time I want a salad. So that's why. So I like to layer the bottom of the bottom half of the bowl with some lettuce, and then sprinkle on some of the croutons on that layer, like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Bam! All right, and we got our fresh bacon pieces that I did remember to pick up today from Walmart. So we could put a little bit on that bottom layer. And then our main ingredient, our Parmesan shredded cheese, if you please. One of the healthier cheeses that you can have with a salad. And then we layer in another layer of lettuce over that. And then sprinkle in the rest of our croutons. Again. Don't that look appetizing, y'all? Oh yeah. And then, once again, we don't waste any of the crumbs that came from cutting the croutons, so I'll dump the rest of those crumbs also on top of the salad. Get as much as I can from there onto there. Every little bit adds up. And there we go. And then I'll take this with me into my room where I eat, because after eating off the top layer, sometimes it needs more cheese. I never have enough cheese because I'm a cheesy kind of guy, but always enough with that. But there's still one last crucial ingredient that I usually take out before doing all this, so the butter has a chance to soften at least a little bit. All right. Because we got to have our butter. So we do at least 5 tablespoons of butter into my butter melting cup here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another fasting snack hack: you can snack on butter and it doesn't trigger your insulin. So even when doing a fast, you can have butter and it's not going to affect your fast. And then, did I put it away already like a jackass? No, it was just behind my phone, hidden from myself. So we'll dab on the garlic and microwave for 15 seconds for instant butter garlic sauce. That's right. All right. And now to put away the extra cut lettuce in their respective containers. We made so much, we actually need 2 containers. All right. Get it in there. That's right. Get in there. That's right. All right. And then we fill these up with water and put them in the fridge for next time. So that's at least 4 or 5 days worth of salads right there. Oh, and our leftover salad. Goes in on the top there, so the older stuff gets used first. All right. And then what I like to do is do my dishes before eating. So that's one less thing I have to worry about after eating. I want to be able to eat, enjoy, and then that's it. Only have one bowl to wash afterwards. Any questions, class? So, starting with the cutting cutting board. Oh crap, I'm forgetting. Mix up the butter. Now it's good to go. Ready? cloud storage. Go, go, go. There we go. All right, got a little bit of that. All right. All right, now it's time to make up our protein. And by make, I mean put in a bowl and microwave. My lemon pepper chicken from Walmart. And the other type of water I like is smart water, which has electrolytes and all that good stuff in it. Helps with fasting, helps get more vitamins and minerals and all that good stuff. So, yeah. So I think that pretty much wraps everything up, and we'll conclude our and concludes our broadcast day. So thanks once again for joining me on this Cooking Live, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.